Well, hello there, chums. It is I, Captain Stephen Exo, and we have landed in a wealthy system on a pretty ace planet. And there are quite a lot of ships flying in already, and I'm looking to trade this exotic ship for, yes, you've guessed it, another exotic ship. So this is actually another Viking system, and I'm just taking a look out for anything that might take of interest to moi. So yeah, I'm going to have to take pictures of each of these, show you the sort of ships that land in this system. So I'll be right back with you, and hopefully Exo will be able to edit together what we have to offer here. Okay, right, so there is this Explorer, which isn't symmetrical, so they can keep it. And there's this one, which is a shuttle that's got a lovely spoiler. and a solar panel, yeah, not into that. And there are also some fighters. So there's some lovely fighters, including that khaki one. And this one has got a lovely colour scheme. I'm liking that, it's delectable. And this one is spiky like a hedger jog. Yeah, spiky. And this one, which is bright frickin' yellow, which I'm not really into, no. Well, that was close, I'm not going to lie. That nearly took out my frickin' eye, chums. My frickin' eye. Yeah. Dangerous flying, these ships, and they seem to aim for me. That's like the 6th time that's happened now, chums. So waiting for my exotic is slightly frickin' dangerous due to the calamity of these flyers. I think it's the storm. The storm is frickin' mental. So there we are, chums. That's dangerous for you, right, dangerous. Gotta have reactions of a frickin' cat up here. You really? Oh, Jesus! Whoa, Nelly! Ah! What are they frickin' doing? This is like parking in frickin' Tesco's or something. They frickin' just aim for you. I swear. Okay, well, I've been here quite some time, chums, and all I'm seeing is the same fighters flying in over and over again. I haven't seen a single hauler. I'm only seeing one explorer. And it's the same frickin' stuff. I swear they're just circling like little vultures and then coming in to try and knock me off the top of this building. I think they think it's some sort of game. It's a little bit mental, chumps. It's a little bit mental. And it's probably not safe for my health up here on this podium for much longer. So I'm thinking maybe... Oh, my days! Did you see that? That just happened live. That just frickin' happened. Git. Okay, right. Well, that's not very good fun, is it? Right, so let's have a quick look around. No, that's completely thrown me off frickin' kilter. So you're going to have a frickin' go, aren't you? Yeah, I knew that was frickin' coming. Okay, well, as you can see, chums, it's pretty damn dangerous. It's an extreme storm planet, and the people here, chums, the people, they just don't care. They're just, you know... It's lucky I do all my own stunts, isn't it? This would have cost a fortune, frickin' stunt doubles, I'm telling you. Right, okay, well, we're going back up there, because you know what? I'm frickin' hard. And plus it's creative mode, so they can't kill me. It's just, I have to wait for my backpack to recharge so I can rocket myself back up there. But you see what I mean? It's the same ships flying in all over again and again. I'm not seeing any sort of high spawns, and I've been here for a good while. Whoa! Jesus Christ, I think I nearly lost a toe with that one. Right, okay, well, I'll be right back with you if anything does take my interest. But to be honest, chums, this system is pretty damn deadly. Welcome back. Right, well, I've come up with a cunning plan. I've put down myself a little save point here. Now, all I'm going to do is create a manual save. There we are, created. And all I'm going to do is reload that manual save. We're going to see if that changes any of these ship spawns. Otherwise, what I might do is there is quite a nice little fighter here that I quite like. I'm rather partial to this one down here. This one here. So it's a rebuilt Regret. But what I like about it, chums, is its colour scheme. It looks kind of Joker-esque. It's kind of got greens and purples to it. It's actually quite nice. Now, I know I've got quite a few fighters, and I'm hoping to get an Explorer or an Exotic. But yeah, I'm going to do the reload, and if nothing flies in, I'm going to get that one, because I quite like that one. But what I might do with this one is, because I've got some pretty gnarly awesome fighters already, rather than use S-class modules, I might use an A-class module instead. Yeah, just to see what stats I can pull off with A-class everything. In fact, I might even do the ship class as being A-class. We will see. Okay, right. Okay, so here we go. Let's save and let's do a reload. Options, reload, manual save. Okay, right, well, I'm back into the actual simulation. And let's have a quick look around. Let's see if anything actually happens. Let's see if anything's occurred. Let's see if we get different spawns. That'd be interesting to see if that's a thing. Now, there's a lot of planets and a lot of moons in this system, and the first ship that flies in is this ship I was talking about. And so there we go. There it is. Kuckelhal's Rebuilt Regret. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so yeah, I might make an A-class version of one of them. Oh, and there we go. I've got a hauler that I've never seen before, and some shuttles I've never seen before. So maybe that's actually done something. I thought there was something wrong, because that just didn't feel right. Okay, well, I'm going to hang around a little bit longer, chums, and we're going to see what else flies in, because now we've even got a new explorer that's arrived, and there's a few other ships that are circling, which, again, I don't think I've seen before. So, yeah. Okay, well, that was interesting. Maybe I might find a decent explorer now. That's a new explorer there. A-class 19. Okay, well, we'll see what flies in. Oh! Darn it! Well, that's just frickin' duty, chums. I'm up in the actual station because that trading post was frickin' deadly. Extremely deadly. Yep, so let's have a look around. I mean, the weather was terrible. And also the ships. The ships flying was just horrendous. I've never seen anything like it. Right, so I'm just going to jump in my ship. Jump out of my ship. That creates an autosave. Then all I'm going to do is reload. Because sometimes, chums, the exotic ships are given the first spawn when you do that. And then hopefully they'll spawn in. What the devil was that? Oh my days, it's an invisi ship. Okay, if you get this sort of stuff happening, chums, if you pop into camera mode just for a split second, usually it helps with some of the rendering. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But there we go. Okay, there you go. That one's just... It's like they're made out of frickin' Lego as they appear, chums. They're being built as they fly. Built as they frickin' fly. Right, okay, so let's do a reload. And we'll see what we get. Reload autosave. Okay, well, I am now built out of Lego. There you go, I'm coming in now. But then again, look, you pop into camera mode, just sort of move it around just for a sec. Sometimes, when you come out of camera mode, it should pop in all my graphics. Okay, that did frickin' nothing, didn't it? Sometimes it kind of works, sometimes it kind of doesn't. So, yeah, Steve Morton in my chat told me about that little tip. Sometimes it does actually work. I've been playing about, and sometimes it does work, but... whenever I want to actually show it off as working, it doesn't frickin' work. Nope, nope, does it not? Nope. Right, okay, so let's see what comes in first. Now, usually I find the ships fly in through the frickin' roof. They sort of spawn in through here, rather than come through there. I don't know how they do it, but they seem to bend reality and do so. There you go, there comes one through the frickin' roof. And, yeah, what is that? Well, it's hard to tell. So let's just pop into camera mode, and let's see if we can... force it to spawn in. Hello, I'm looking at you in camera mode. And then when I pop out of camera mode, sometimes that fixes stuff, but it obviously didn't that time. Okay, well that one is the MW7 Danon. Well, Danon. Okay, and what have we got here? Well, that's quite nice. Well, I didn't see that when I was down on the planet's surface. That's a new one to me. Awesome. That's kind of got a speeder-esque type look about it. But then again, I have seen similar before, so I wouldn't say that one's out there. Nice little shuttle, if there's such a thing exists. Oh, we have one with side rails. The Kashumi Radiant. Okay, the Radiant Folly. Oh, Folly. Nice. Oh, look, the other one's popped in now, and it's got a droid on the frickin' wing. That's very Battlestar-esque, isn't it? That's beautiful. I'm liking this. Probably more than the S-Class that's just over here. That S-Class is quite swanky, but I have got quite an array of fighters already. But look at that lineup. That lineup of fighters I didn't see when I was down at the station. So there's something wrong with this system, chums. It seems to be whenever I reload, I'm getting a different batch of ships. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This is a first for me, chums. This is a frickin' first. But yeah, there we go. So yeah, Viking systems seem to have a heck of a lot more fighter choice, whereas the Korvax system seems to have more explorers. So maybe I should have gone to a Korvax system if I'm after an explorer. But then I am kind of holding out for another exotic. Because, yeah, why not? Why not? It's a wealthy system, so hopefully they've got an exotic that frequents these parts. One can only but hope. So I might give it just a little bit longer. But then, you know, I might just settle for whatever I can get. I've been here for some time and no exotic has flown in. So you know what? I think I'm going to get this one rather than the Joker one, because I've got a few barrel noses already. So I'm going to get this one because it looks a little bit like something out of Battlestar. So we're going to do the swap for this. But yeah, I am going to go for an A-class version of it. So there we go. It's B at the moment. In fact, I could just not do the class at all. Leave it as a B and just do the slottage over here. But give that a go. Okay, so here we go. Let's do an exchange of Mondo. Sweet. Awesome. Cool, cool. Right, so yeah, instead of upgrading the class, I'm just going to go to town on the slots and the technology. So really, I need to do a dice roll. So just bear with me while I get that one sorted, and I'll let you know how many slots we've got to spend. Yeah. Righty-ho. I scored a 34. So what is it now? It's already a 23. Well, what's that one over there? That's a 35.9 already. That's a slot higher. This is 23. Oh no, that's got side rails on it. You what? Oh yeah, we saw that one earlier. It just looked yellow under my visor. It looked like the same as this ship, but with side rails for a second. Right, okay. Well, there's another one there. C23 free. Okay, well this one is a B, so we're going to leave it as a B. We're going to take it up to 34. Okay, right, so let's go. Nothing to lose. Now, what I was thinking though, chums, is in my exosuit I've got all these S-class modules. So what I'm thinking is leaving it as a B class, but chucking in all these S-class modules and not actually getting any other modules. So just going by what's here. So rather than, you know, getting the hyperdrive boosted or anything like that, it's only going to get what I've got right now in here. So it's going to be a bit of a crud ship by the time I finished it, but you need one or two crud ships in a deck, don't you? Okay, right, so this is one of those. So let's go over here and let's get it up to 34 slots. As a B class, the technology can only go up this far. And the general, I have put that up to 34. It probably let me put in an extra slot at a B class. I mean, I could take this up to as much as it would go to and leave the technology as it is. So yeah, just to make it a little bit fairer, let's just max this one up on a B class. There you go. Just one extra freaking slot. So that is now at its maximum fill range for a B class, which is pretty poor, but at the same time it's going to be a pretty poor ship, like I explained, chums. So let's move some of this stuff around. I'll tidy this up and I'll be right back with you once I've installed all the tech and we'll see how this turns out. So this is a nice little experiment. I'll see you guys in a bit. Goodbye for now. Welcome back. Right, okay, well I've finished upgrading this ship, so if I put a scanner on it, as you can see there, it's got okay-ish sort of stats. I mean, the hyperdrive range hasn't changed since day dot. Maneuverability is not too bad. I mean, it's going to beat quite a lot of haulers anyway. The actual ship value is extremely low. Damage potential low. Shield strength low. So yeah, it's not the greatest of ships, but that was the main aim. There you have it, chums. Yeah, I wasn't too impressed with the system. So I wasn't too impressed with the system or the choices of ships. So that's what we'll get. So if I do come across a system that says it's wealthy or max or booming or whatever, it turns out that I'm not seeing an exotic in a good period of time, I'm just going to get a ship that's looks kind of snazzy, but I'll probably be making a few underdog type cards, a little bit like this one, and just making it out of the odds and sods that I've got laying around, and we'll see how we get on. So I'm just going to take this for a quick test flight. We need to get a photo. I'm quite liking the interior of this one. This is quite nice for a fighter. Very cool, in fact. I like the big dash, the big sort of windscreens as well. It's quite cool. Yeah, pretty nice view all round. Very nice. Let's see if there's any recruitable frigates around here. Oh, there are. There's quite a lot. Now, I'm after more support type ones from my excursions. So let's see what we've got here. Hello there, recruitable frigate. Yes, I'll answer your hail. Are you a support ship, my friend, or are you a battle-ready ship? Either or, you can join my fleet. Combat? Yes, please. Go for it. Awesome. Right, well, I'm going to recruit a few more frigates, and I'll see you in a minute for a photo session for this ship. Okay, excellent. Well, there we go. We've got a fantastic photo there. That's going to be of the card, which is pretty cool. I've recruited a few more freighters, or frigates, I should say. So yeah, I am liking this ship. It's kind of a shame to have dumbed down its stats, but yeah, that's kind of what I need to do. I need to make it a little bit more competitive. Have a few cards that do change hands a few times, and this is one such card. So there we go. That's that ship done. I think this is a nice addition. I actually really quite like this ship. The more I look at it, the more I like it. It's actually really cool. Okay, well that's that. So let's fly back into the station. Well, it hasn't got very good hyperdrive range though. So what I might have to do is call in my freighter and swap to my explorer to jump to a new system. That's what I'm going to do right now. Well, I would do, but yeah, I need to clear some space. Well, here I am, chums, inside of my freighter, and here is the ship. So yeah, the actual name of the ship is MW7 Danon. And yeah, we have quite an annoying advert that I recollect from my past, which kind of was very similar in sounding name. Danon. There we go. So that's kind of what it reminds me of every single time I see it. Right, so let's go find my Explorer if I still have one. So I've got this little number. Huh? Okay, right. We've got that. That might get me someplace fast. And we've got ourselves a hauler up here, which, yeah, is a hauler. Haulers do what haulers do. And we've got we've got my little fighter that I love to bits. Oh, we do have an Explorer. So we're set for next mission. We're going to be flying out in that. And, yeah, probably trading this in. So, yeah, there we go. So that's that. I will see you guys next time, where I think I'm going to jump to a Korvax system. And I think I'm just going to find myself another Explorer, because I've only got one in my deck so far, chum. So, yeah, see me for that next time. Goodbye, goodbye.
The MW7 Danon stats, although it is a B class, outweigh some of its counterparts, so the value of it is better than that of the exotic, and the damage potential is better than that of the shuttle. Also, the maneuverability outweighs the hauler. However, the actual Hand of Destiny, another fighter, beats it in pretty much every regard.
And yes, I have a Patreon. If you wish to support my channel in that way, there is a tier there for pretty much everyone, including ship models. And here are the Patreons that are supporting me in that way. Thanking you, and here are my other supporters. And again, thanking you, Patreons. I also have merch. You can grab yourself a mug, a t-shirt, some fancy socks, or a lovely hoodie, heading over to Teespring. Or yeah, you can hit like, subscribe, or just don't skip my adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Thank you very much for watching, and please consider clicking one of these links.